तो चलिए आज हम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं कंप्यूटर ग्लॉसरी। Access time, the amount of time it takes for requested information to be delivered from disk and memory. Antivirus software, a program designed to look for and destroy viruses that may infect the memory of a computer or file stored on a computer. Artificial intelligence, AI, computer systems that attempt to imitate human processes for analyzing and solving problems. Accumulator, a local storage area called a register in which the result of an arithmetic or logic operation is formed. Bit, it is basic unit of computers. It has two values, 1 and 0 only. Byte, combination of 8 bits. Basic input-output system, BIOS, also known as ROM BIOS. It provides an abstraction layer for the hardware that is a consistent way for application programs and operating system to interact with input-output devices. Bug. A software bug is an error, flaw, failure, or fault in a computer program or system produced in an incorrect or unexpected result. Bus, a pathway along which electronic signals travel between the components of a computer system. Cookie, a packet of information that travels between a browser and the web server. Crash, your computer or application no longer works correctly and so you lose all the work you have done since the last time you saved. Command, an instruction that causes a program or computer to perform a function. Cache, it is a memory storage area that keeps frequent use data readily available to the computer so that the computer does not retrieve them from storage devices. Clock speed, the speed of computer is measured in clock speed. High clock speed is synonymous with high processing capability. It is measured in megahertz. Column, a vertical block of cells in a table or spreadsheet. Delete, to remove an item of data from a file or to remove a file from the disk. Debugging, locating and eliminating defects in a program. Desktop, the electronic work area on a display screen. Dots per inch DPI. It is defined as the measure of the resolution of a printer and scanner or monitor. Domain name, a unique name that identifies a particular website and represents the name of the server where the web pages reside. Edit, to make certain changes in existing data. Ethernet card, a network adapter that enables a computer to connect to an Ethernet. Fax, a shortened form of the word facsimile, a copy of a document transmitted electronically from one machine to another. File Transfer Protocol (FTP), a set of guidelines or a standard that establishes the format in which files can be transmitted from one computer to another. Firewall, a security system usually consisting of hardware and software that prevents unauthorized persons from accessing certain parts of a program, database, or network. Flash memory. It is a type of non-volatile computer storage chip that can be electrically erased and reprogrammed. It was developed by EEPROM. Gateway, a machine that links two networks using different protocols. Gigabyte, a measurement of the storage capacity of a device. 1 gigabyte represents 1024 megabytes. Google, search engine on the web. Gopher, a protocol used for locating and transferring information on the internet. It is an internet search tool that allows users to access textual information. GUI, graphical user interface, uses icons and menus to carry out commands such as opening files, delete files, move files, etc. Graphical Interchange Format (GIF), a simple file format for pictures and photographs that are compressed so that they can be sent quickly. Hard copy, text or graphics printed on paper, also called a printout. Hard disk type of magnetic medium that can store large amounts of information. Hyperlink an image or portion of text on a web page which is linked to another web page. Hub, a network device that connects multiple computers on a LAN so that they can communicate with another network and the internet. Header, representative information that appears at the top, the head of every page of a document. Hypertext Transfer Protocol (HTTP), the protocol used on the World Wide Web that permits web clients, web browsers to communicate with web servers. Icons in a graphical user interface (GUI), a small pictorial or screen representation of an object such as a document, program, folder, or disk drive. Instant messaging (IM), a chat program that lets people communicate over the internet in real time. Internet Protocol IP address, a unique set of numbers that identifies a computer over network. Internet Service Provider (ISP), an organization that provides access to the computer for a fee. Intranet, a, net, a private network established by an organization for the exclusive use of its employees. Firewalls prevent outsiders from gaining access to an organization's intranet. JPEG, Giant Photographic Experts Group, a format for storing complex graphics in compressed form. Justification, aligning lines of text at the left margin, the right margin, both margins, and the center. Text aligned at both margins is considered fully justified. Keyboard, the device used to enter information into a computer. Kilobyte, a measurement of the storage capacity of a device. 1 kilobyte represents 1024 bytes. LAN, a local area network. LAN is a computer network that interconnects computers within a limited area such as a home, school, computer laboratory, or office building using network media. Laptop computer, a portable computer also known as notebook computers. Landscape orientation, the positioning of the page so that the information is printed across the long dimension of the page. Liveware, it is a term to describe the human system opposed to hardware or software in a computer. Macrovirus, a type of virus that attaches itself to documents or word processing templates. Malware, software that disrupts normal computer functions or sends a user personal data without the user's authentication. Memory, the part of a computer that stores information. Memory cell, a circuit in a circuit in memory that represents a single bit of information. Mass storage, a storage system that provides access to hundreds of billions of bytes of stored data. They are often referred to as archival storage because of the very large volumes of historical or backup data they can store. MIPS, an acronym derived from millions of instructions per second, used to measure speed of a processor. Morphing, the transformation of one image into another image. Mobile commerce, m-commerce, a form of e-commerce that has the ability to conduct monetary transactions via mobile device such as a cell phone. Mozilla, a web browser and successor to Netscape Communicator. Multitasking, the ability of a computer to execute more than one program at a time. Nibble, combination of 4 bits. Network, a system of interconnected computers. They are of 3 types: LAN, MAN, and WAN. Network interface card (NIC). This is a part of the computer that allows to talk to another computer via network protocol like TCP or IP. Node, a computer which is attached to the network. Each node has its own address on the network so that it can be uniquely identified and can communicate with other nodes on the same or different network. Offline refers to the state in which a computer is temporarily or permanently unable to communicate with another computer. Online refers to the state in which a computer is ready to communicate with other computers. Open source software that makes the underlying source code available to all users at no charge. Operating system OS, software that manages the internal function and controls the operations of a computer. Palm top computer, a portable computer smaller than a notebook or laptop computer that fits on the palm of your hand, also called a handheld computer. Password, a user secret identification code required to access stored material, a procedure intended to prevent information from being accessed by unauthorized persons. Piracy, the illegal copying of software or other creative works. Peripherals, a connectable device that has an auxiliary function outside the permanent system configuration, such as plotters, printers, and graphic displays. Phishing, a computer fraud that a type of computer fraud that tries to trick users into revealing their passwords and other confidential information. Pixel, a smaller picture element of a digital image. The smaller the pixels, the higher the resolution. Port, an electrical connection on the computer into which a cable can be plugged so that the computer can communicate with other devices such as printer or modem. Protocol, a set of rules and regulations that coordinates the exchange of information over the network. Portrait orientation, positioning paper so that information is printed across the short dimension of the paper. Query, an alternate pipe form of operating system which handles data in the form of messages rather than bytes. QWERTY, it is one of the standard computer keyboard with the character QWERTY on the top row of letters on the keyboard. Response time, the time a computer takes to execute a command. Retrieve, to call up information from memory or storage so that it can be processed in some way. Record, a collection of all the information pertaining to a particular subject. Row, a horizontal block of cells in a table or a spreadsheet. Resolution, measurement of the degree of sharpness of a displayed image. It is defined as number of pixels per square inch on a computer generated display. Register, a temporary storage unit for quick direct accessibility of a small amount of data for processing. Shutdown, to put all application and turn off the computer. Spam, unwanted repetitive messages such as unsolicited bulk email. Scanner, an input device that can copy a printed page into a computer's memory, thus doing away the need to type the copy. Screensaver, a program that changes the screen display while the user is away from the computer. Server, a computer that manages a shared resource and provides a set of shared user services to the clients. Search engine, software that searches, gathers, and identifies information from a database based on an index, keywords, or titles. Spam, unwanted repetitious messages such as unsolicited bulk email. Soft copy information shown on the display screen. Sort to arrange fields, records, or files in a predetermined sequence. Surfing the net, browsing through various websites on the internet in search of interesting things. Save as, give the file a name and or store the file in a certain place. Save, tell the computer to create a file on disk that has the information you have put into the document. Trash, place where you put files and folders that you want to delete or get rid of. Topology, the structure of a network, including physical connections such as wiring schemes and logical interaction between network devices. Track, a ring on a disk where data can be written. Telnet, a protocol for remote computing on the internet that allows a computer to act as a remote terminal on another machine anywhere on the internet. Touchpad, the device on a laptop computer that takes the place of a mouse. Touchscreen technology, the technology that permits a user to perform a function simply by touching the screen on an appropriate spot. Uninterrupted power supply UPS, a battery-powered backup system that provides enough electricity to a computer during a power outage so that a user can save power before shutting down the computer. Universal Serial Bus USB, a common standard for connecting multiple peripherals to a computer as needed. Upload to transfer information from a client computer to a host computer. Virus, a piece of computer code designed as a prank or malicious act to spread from one computer to another by attaching itself to other programs. Web, wireless application protocol is a specification for a set of communication protocol used to allow wireless devices to access the internet and other utilities. Web browser, software that permits a user with a click of a mouse to locate, display, and download text, video, audio, and graphics stored in a host computer on the web. The most common web browsers now in use are Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, and Mozilla Firefox. Website, one or more related pages created by an individual on an or an organization posted on the World Wide Web. Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity, a process that permits high-speed wireless transmission of data. Word processing, the electronic process of creating, formatting, editing, proofreading, and writing documents. Workstation, a desktop computer that runs application and serves as an access point in a local area network. Zombie, a computer that has been hijacked by a hacker without the owner's knowledge and used to perform malicious tasks on the internet. Now, some full forms and their abbreviations. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, FTP, File Transfer Protocol, TFTP, Trivial File Transfer Protocol, SFTP, Secure File Transfer Protocol, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, TFT, Thin Film Transistor, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, CRT, Cathode Ray Tube, HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, MIDI, Musical Instrument Digital Interface, UDP, User Datagram Protocol, MPEG, Moving Picture Expert Group, ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, PDA, Personal Digital Assistant, Telnet, Telecommunication Networking, PTF, Portable Document Format, POP3, Post Office Protocol version 3, ARPANET, Advanced User Projects Agency, BGP, Border Gateway Protocol Network, P2P point-to-point protocol, SQL, Structured Query Language, PPP, Peer-to-Peer Protocol, USB, Universal Serial Bus, IP, Internet Protocol, Virus, Vital Information Resource under siege. SNMP Simple Network Management Protocol, VoIP Voice over Internet Protocol, NTT Network Time Protocol, IVR Interactive Voice Response, SIP Session Initiation Protocol, Wi-Fi Wireless Fidelity, DSCP Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, VMAX Worldwide Interoperability for Microwave Access, IMAP4 Internet Message Access Protocol version 4, ADSL Asymmetric Digital Subscriber Line, RARP Reverse Address Resolution Protocol, API Application Program Interface, SSS Secure Shell, MIME Multi-Purpose Internet Mail Extension, SMIME Secure MIME, ICANN Internet Corporation of Assigned Names and Numbers, Algorithmic Language, ANSI American National Standard Institute, DPI dots per inch, ATM Asynchronous Transfer Mode, AS Autonomous System, Basic Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, BIOS, Basic Input Output System, BPS, bit per second, DNS, Domain Name Server, EDI, Electronic Data Interchange, URL, Uniform Resource Locator, GIF, Graphics Interchange Format, ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, ASP, Active Server Pages, BCC, Blind Carbon Copy, CC, Carbon Copy, CAT, Computer Aided Design, CDMA, Code Division, Multiple Access, GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication, CMOS, Complementary Metal Oxide Semiconductor, CMYK, Cyan, Magenta, Yellow Block, GPS Global Positioning System, GUI Graphical User Interface, HDMI High Definition Multimedia Interface, GIGO Garbage in Garbage Out, LIFO Last in First Out, FIFO First in First Out, PING Packet Internet Gopher, HDD Hard Disk Drive, NIC Network Interface Controller Card, HDTV High Definition Television, ISP Internet Service Provider, JPEG Joint Picture Expert Group, LCD Liquid Crystal Display, LED Light Emitting Diode, DSL Digital Subscriber Line, FAT File Allocation Table, MANET Mobile Ad Hoc Network, MIPS Million Instruction per Second, BIPS Billion Instruction per Second, TIPS Trillion Instruction per Second, NAT Network Address Translation, IEEE Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, IMAP Internet Message Access Protocol, ISDN Integrated Servers Digital Network, ISO International Standard Organization or International Organization for Standardization, MSc Media Access Control, CAN Campus Area Network, PCB Printer Circuit Board, PAN Personal Area Network, SRAM Static RAM, SAN Storage Area Network, DRAM Dynamic RAM, CNM Circulatory Network Mode, PROM Programmable ROM, IPv4 Internet Protocol version 4, EPROM Electrically from IPv6 Internet Protocol version 6, EEPROM Electrically Erasable from DBMS Database Management System, SGD Hard Disk Drive, MODEM Modulator Demodulator, FDD Floppy Disk Drive, RAM Random Access Memory, CD Compact Disk, ROM Read-Only Memory, DVD Digital Video Versatile Disk, SMPS switch mode power supply, BRD grid disk, OMR optical map reader or recognition, HVD holographic versatile disk, OCR optical character reader or recognition, ACID atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability, BCR barcode reader, WYSI, WYG, what you see is what you get, MICR magnetic in character reader or recognition.